This is Mission Control Houston. The crew of the International Space Station's Expedition 34 started the year 2013 with a focus on science operations, while taking time for holiday observances too, as they advance our understanding of how to live off of planet Earth. On Monday, Commander Kevin Ford started the day with several blood draws, which is a standard procedure to acquire samples for later study for several investigations that look at how life in microgravity affects the biological processes of the body. Ford also worked as a medical officer with flight engineer Chris Hadfield for periodic fitness evaluation, and then did his own daily exercises that are designed to maintain physical fitness and prevent bone and muscle atrophy. Ford spent the afternoon working on the capillary flow experiment, which is a physics research on how fluids behave in the absence of gravity. Flight engineers Yevgeny Tarelkin and Roman Romanenko worked Monday on the Saner experiment. That's a Russian investigation designed to help commercial fishermen find the most productive fishing grounds. They were joined by Flight Director Oleg Novitsky, spending much of the rest of the day Monday in maintenance on the Russian segment systems. Flight engineer Tom Marshburn powered up the ultrasound on Monday to do self-scans for the integrated cardiovascular experiment, which is quantifying the atrophy of the cardiac muscle and trying to identify the causes of that atrophy to develop countermeasures that will be needed for long-duration flights beyond Earth orbit. He then spent the afternoon doing maintenance on the waste hygiene compartment. All 6 crew members enjoyed a day off duty for New Year's Day. This morning, Commander Kevin Ford went to work in the Destiny Laboratory, setting up the Robonaut for continued evaluations that are designed to help develop new robotic capabilities for manipulating mechanisms. The hope is that that will lead to eventual assistance by the robot with the human crew members with their tasks and future interaction with the human crew members. Flight engineers Oleg Novitsky and Yevgeny Tarelkin spent the morning replacing panels inside the Zvezda module, just a routine maintenance task, and the afternoon on the bar experiment. They are testing principles and methods of leak control for future construction. Flight engineer Roman Romanenko also did maintenance work today and had time set aside for crew orientation along with Chris Hadfield and Tom Marshburn. Hadfield and Marshburn each worked with a cognitive assessment investigation that gathers data to find out how living in space impacts a person's perception of their environment. They also each spent time on projects that are designed to help people on Earth connect with what's going on in space. Hadfield set up to record podcasts about life in space. Marshburn conducted interviews with 2 television stations in his native North Carolina. The Russian crew members are scheduled for a similar interview event on Thursday, while the Expedition 34 crew continues with regular station maintenance and daily exercise and continued Robonaut operations to kick off the new year.